Hello, kawan.
Hello, everybody. What's up? It's a Monday again, so means we're gonna answer all your questions about cars. Kong Hei Pa Choi, Happy New Year.
Kong hei fa choi.
Wow, power.
Sing,
All right, man.
sing
So
when
here on the
quiet.
show, 新年快乐, yeah. And if you're here on the show, please let us know if you're here. Say hello, hi. I can see hi Gan, hi Wing Ching, hi Jackson. All right. Today, Bobby won't be here, so we're holding the fort. Okay, so to make sure that you get your car questions answered, right? So, Dana, how's your Chinese New Year?
What I did? A bit of driving, I guess. A bit of driving. KL was empty. That's a good thing. Everybody was away in the hometown, so I get to drive in the streets of KL comfortably, quietly. So yes,
Mhm.
lots of driving. Yourself?
Nice. I drove a lot too. I went to Sekamat, right, my
Mm.
hometown. And on day two, Chinese New Year, early morning, I drove up to KL. And then day
Mm.
three, I drove to Singapore.
Oh, you know what? The eve of Chinese New Year, I drove to Nibong Tebal. I had someone who passed away, unfortunately. So we had the GLA 35. So I drove that car into Penang and back. My God, the GLA 35 is something else, man. Such a
Wow.
well placed vehicle. It's not too powerful. It's not too this thing. It's just a beautiful piece of engineering from a Mercedes. I
Yeah.
can see why people
You
buy the Mercedes.
J45, right? Your review is
Yeah.
up, right, on YouTube? Yeah.
My 35 video isn't up yet. It's not up yet.
Oh,
Bobby's
okay.
video is out. Con's video is up. My video is not up yet. I think. Yeah, it's not up yet. Yeah.
All
But yeah,
right.
interesting. Mm,
Nice. Anyways,
mm,
those of you, so Koi Fa Choi, SC Wong, Lester, GL Lu, uh, hey, BMW Mini Cooper. No, it always has been Monday, actually. Has always been
mm.
Monday. Shanmugam, M340i, dude. Gurpal Singh, Sin Yang, Ahmad Irfan, all the way from JB, our from Mini to Porsche lover, the new Porsche lover. All right. So let's get into some Q&A, shall we? Uh, First one over here, John Gunn. Oh, you guys ask your car buying questions. We try our best to answer them. John Gunn's
Mm,
asking,
mm.
I have a Passat Elegance 2022. What would be a good recommendation for an SUV crossover? Similar ride comfort and performance. Hello, Con. Koi Fa Choi.
Good evening, guys.
Koi Fa Choi. We're just on the first
Kung Hei
question.
Fa Choi. Kung
Mm.
Hei Fa Choi,
Right.
Kung Hei Fa Choi.
New year, I have a Passat Elegance 2020. Quite new, huh? 2 years, 3 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
SUV crossover, similar ride comfort and
Similar.
performance.
I
Iguano.
want to say what,
Iguano.
um,
but 1 second. The Passat is way more luxurious.
yes.
Yes, the build quality
Okay.
interior. You'll be stepping down. You'll be stepping down
Yeah, yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can
For job,
consider an X3, current gen X3.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's a good
I
pick.
I yeah. Mm. I mean the X3. I don't think it'd be as comfortable as um the Passat.
Actually, I don't think it will be far off because if you take the current X3 is actually overall quite well set up. It's just that remember the first batch when we didn't have M Sport package, right? So
Mm,
looks a bit bland.
mm,
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a hard one. Like you got a very good, nice car. Like, I hope this
Mm.
John Gunn is the same one who is the winner of today's um thing. So this is Jonathan Gunn, who was born actually. So Jonathan, if you're the same person who has a Passat, who just renewed your road tax, congratulations, you actually won your money back for your road tax. So he's the winner of
384.
big. So I got a feeling the same Jonathan Gunn. So your Passat has given money
Yeah, I
back to
think might
you.
be him. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
um,
If you is it still ongoing? This thing, Chiang? Is it still ongoing?
this is the
No
last
more,
week.
no more. Okay, this is the last winner is Jonathan Gunn. Okay, so
Oh,
congratulations.
Yeah,
congrats, John.
yeah, congrats. Um,
I think a nice for me lah. My pick in that segment is always XC60. I like the XC60.
Yes.
But-
Nexus is a good bet.
But it's a big jump, The Thomas thing is like Passat is at one price range. From there to go to XC60, it's a bit of a jump, lah.
He didn't say budget ma, so I just say
Yeah,
XC60.
Either
no.
you say new or used now.
Yeah, I mean X60 use. I reserve a comments, lah. But
XC60 is a big jump in performance, that's sure.
But you never
Because-
really feel like it's a 400 horsepower car when you drive it. You don't really when you start driving for 1-2 months or 1-2 weeks, right? Even 3 days, right? You don't care about the horsepower. You just drive it like normal, right?
Yeah.
yeah, because it doesn't feel like a muscle car. You think 400 watt muscle car. You think 335.
No, it's
You
not.
think you think the kind of car, but it's not. The way it delivers is very smooth, and
Yes.
So John,
but there's also weight.
we don't have a
Budget.
budget. So I recommend you that okay, but don't go Tiguan bro. Seriously, don't go Tiguan because you step down.
I
Yeah.
I almost feel that the two spectrum I will choose on the low end, the high end. On the low end, CX5 I think has got the luxury and the comfort, the right factor. And then the higher end, if you can afford it, X660 is perfect. It's beautiful. It's marvelous, like,
John already have a German Conti feel. You ask him go CX5. Not that
Bro,
CX5 is bad.
To me, the CX5 interior is what BMW should be aiming for. Seriously, that's how well I put Mazda's interior. BMW in some cases they have failed the mark in some of the model lineup in delivering that product quality. I love my BMW. Honestly, I'm saying I love my BMW rides, but in some interiors they've come short.
Actually, in particular during the F10, F30 generation, the interiors that era feel very ordinary. Now the G20, G30 is a lot more improved.
That the newer one, yes, and then in between when they had more like X1, for example, X1 feels so cheap interior wise compared to the X3. So so it's budget. Can you go back to the other question again?
I got a question.
Alex.
I have a question to move on. All right, to John. I hope you got some suggestions over there. Now our friend Alex STM is asking a budget of 250,000. What good handling sports car should buy? Used or old? Okay, knowing Alex,
I think you have tasted far better cars than we have.
I'll go first.
Advice.
I'll go first. Okay, Jiang, look for Lotus Elise 250 Cup. Hey, really? You think Alex is
No.
the guy
I totally agree. For me, it's a cash. I agree.
So we got one Spectrum, the hardcore sports car, a Lotus Elise S1 1.8. Oh, 340. Okay, sorry. Okay. Jiang, look for M2. I know he likes the M2 competition, but he's not going to pay $380 for. I know he can, but he say he don't want. Okay, so I think the M2 should fall around 280 something.
Oh, okay.
But the only problem is that it's too similar interior with his M140i.
Yes. It got 259K 2017 car.
Hey, good deal,
Good deal.
Alex, since you have all old used cars, can't possibly be. Exactly. No way.
I think it's not better. It's just different. It's different than.
I think for Alex now, right, it's not about what is better. It's about what he has not experienced before.
But the Lotus will be more of like very simplistic. I mean, I guess it's many cars like that really care.
Very raw, the Lotus will be very raw.
It's raw.
I think Alex maybe can try something new, buy a new car, and maybe the new 86 is something they can consider.
No, Alex. The M2 competition is 380,000. The M2, you can get it for 250, like you saw earlier, 250 to 2.
Yeah, the non-competition
spec. So you don't have the same engine. You have the N55 engine, single turbo instead of the twin turbo. Yeah. Kid carish.
Yeah, exactly.
I try to give him one or two more suggestions before we move on, because I really struggle for Alex because he has so many cars he's driven, so I don't know what else to recommend him.
Hmm. Hmm.
250.
I mean, this is a guy
The
who has
car that I think
experience.
you should own is not 250,000 ringgit. The cars that I think he should own is not 250,000 ringgit.
But it's a fun car for him to go about with. I don't know.
I kind of stuck, Alex. I can't seem to find a car that I think suits. But but in my mind, right, I always imagine Alex with the 360 or maybe a 991.2 GT3, you know,
Hmm.
911.2 GT3 manual. Yeah, without bucket seats, with the normal seats. Oh, he will take bucket seats anyways. Yeah, he likes his
Yeah.
bucket seats. Yeah. He won't drive a Yaris. He's not going to have fun in the Yaris. I know that. A GR Yaris.
Hmm.
He's not a front wheel
I mean,
drive guy.
all the 45s, all forget it.
Yeah, 845.
Yeah.
I don't think he is suitable for him. Yeah.
TTS, maybe.
Now lah, TTS is all-wheel drive.
No, all-wheel drive maybe something, because I think for him all-wheel drive is something that he is probably. Oh, why not something like an Evo?
Hmm.
Evo. Alex. You know.
Lancer
Uh,
Evo.
I can't
Evo.
imagine Alex
Yeah.
driving Evo.
You know, it's a
Alex
different
cannot be
experience for
seen in
him.
a four-door car. He cannot be
Too
seen
many
in a
doors
four-door
for
car.
Alex's
He only has
taste.
2 doors only. He only drives 2 doors. Serious. He legit drives 2 doors only.
Evo.
Okay, let's move on because I think there's other questions coming. But yeah, I really think Lotus is something possible. But if Alex doesn't like it, then you shouldn't do Lotus lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very
Alex,
interesting.
sorry, we can't really help you out here. All right, maybe over a cup of coffee or something. But let's see. We got another question over here. Mark 5 Golf GTI. Buy.
Hmm.
If you can find one stock, I think the biggest problem is that I've almost never seen one Golf Mark 5 GTI not tuned. That is there, So look hard, but if you find it, go
A
for
lot
it.
of them are badly abused.
Yeah.
If you come across a unmolested or untuned Golf GTI Mark 5, I think you should totally consider it if you want it as a weekend car or daily and weekend. But it's not 38,000 car lah. You probably spend another 10,000 plus to get it, fixed up and stuff. But what I like about this car is that compared to the Mark 6, 7, 8, it's more raw. The stability control and electronic traction control is not so interfering. It lets you play a bit more of the car. And I tell you something. Thana, have you driven the Mark 5 Golf GTI?
Yeah, I have. I've driven 2. I've driven. Mike Yap has one.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
You notice, right? When you get in the car, right? If I didn't tell you this, you might think the steering is hydraulic. It's electronic.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't think about it, you just drive, right? You won't come across. You won't think like, oh, this is a EPS. You will drive it, and then, oh, it's electronic. The steering is so good. It's so accurate. There's so much feedback.
Yep.
And it's not over jarring. It's just nice. It's just.
It doesn't overpower you, right?
Yeah. I think that Mark 5 Golf GTI is a fantastically executed
But
car.
you know what? I just got into a similar year GTI, but the Polo. So I got a Polo GTI. And I tell you, each time I drive it, I put a smile on my face. I promise. It's so much fun.
You turn the corner, the tail will come out like.
It's manual. On 3rd gear, on 4th gear, the car is still pulling. I don't know, 4th gear, power crazy. Power crazy. Yep.
I love the torsion beam. Yeah. Okay. I think we've answered that question. Okay, what other questions do we have? Okay, here we go. Aiman Faiz, High Horizon, have a question for buying for car replacing my Iris. It's an Accordana. For those who don't know, it's the Badana that is the Accord. 2017 2.0, 60K is worth it since it's platform based on 2008 Accord. What is your guys' opinion for weekend ride car Peugeot 308 THP 2015 or Ford Focus 1.5 EcoBoost?
Okay.
So I guess the first thing is, why don't you buy an Accord 2008?
Correct. Thana has a point. Aiman, yeah. Here's the reason why.
The question, right? Is it that I have an Iris? Should I buy an Accordana?
To replace it.
308 THP or Ford Focus, right? Saying. Okay.
All of it are challenging choices.
Yeah.
What Thana says, right? You are better off getting the Accord. Why? Mechanically, this Pradana is reliable. Mechanically, no problem. But if you get into an accident, good luck, because Proton only ever made like a handful of these guys, and the windows are different from the Accord, the lights are different from the Accord, bumpers are different from the Accord, and all these parts are not in production anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend who has a Accordana. He gets chauffeured around in it, and he loved the car because it's so inconspicuous or whatever. Sorry, it's so under the radar. But one day he got into some drunk driver hit him, right, and he's stuck in the SC for 8 months.
Correct.
Yeah. So and the other options like the Peugeot 308. I mean, if it's a cheap car you buy for fun, but there are other options to buy also. Reliability in Peugeots and parts and can be quite expensive. Parts of Peugeot are not cheap. The Ford Focus, I love Ford Focus, but if you're a fanboy, you buy it. If not, it comes with its own price tag,
Yeah.
So I love Fords. I will buy Fords because I love it.
Me too.
I don't mind going to the pain of Ford, but if you're not a fanboy,
Thana, I just spent a day at Ford Service Center today.
Why?
The battery was my battery is showing signs of being weak. Then when I sent it in, the battery health check was normal. So I don't know, but I know for a fact that my S Max is known to drain batteries fast one. So when you start the car, it does feel like sound like the battery is a bit weak.
Like I give you a story about my Ford Mondeo. Okay, my Ford Mondeo had BCM failure, body control module failure. So everybody said control module failure, all gone, blah blah blah. What happened was someone changed the fuel pump. The fuel pump was drawing too much power. It burned the BCM. So exactly. That's the reason from it wasn't the BCM itself. So because I have my own workshop now, so we took out we thought about it and we figured out. We took out the fuel pump. We changed the fuel pump. Went back to BCM. BCM was fried. We repaired the BCM. Put it back in. The car was running fine. So these are things whereby a simple just plug and play replace won't work. You got to really be able to go and diagnose and see the systems. Like it's just an intricate web of stuff. Ford cars are so advanced. They're so advanced for the price tag. It's beautiful. But if you don't have patience to wait for the car for 2 weeks to get it solved, stay away from Ford.
Answer this good question and supporting what Atana said. I think if you're on a hot hatch, definitely don't go for the TSI. Go for GTI. I think it's more accomplished, easy to maintain in the sense that there are more people who knows how to fix this car.
Oh yes,
right?
Yes.
And you have bigger luck finding parts for this car compared to probably Peugeot and Ford.
Correct.
Definitely Ford is the most challenging of the lot. I say go for the Mark 6 GTI.
Yeah. And if you want something more simpler to maintain, I say go for the Suzuki Swift. Suzuki Swift will easier to maintain, cheaper to maintain, and it gives you as much fun,
Oh yeah.
The 2015
the used Swift Sport, the latest one. What is the price for the latest Swift Sport? Can we check that?
So the Ford Focus power shift is more of getting used to the drive, how it shifts, and then but I don't know. I mean, I think it's a hit and miss. Some people say it's fantastic. Some people say it's not there.
The EcoBoost is not using the power shift.
Here is this. Don't put Ford Focus on your consideration. Okay? Don't. I actually considered it, but I drove it. It doesn't have the dynamics where you will feel like it's a something that's like it's competent, right? But you won't come out of it and say that, wow, I had fun in the car. You get what I mean, right, guys? Right? It's not something you get out and say, whoa, like that was fun, like that's the problem I have with the Ford Focus. Okay? It's competent. You go in the corner, it's like, yeah, you can, and then when you get out of it, it's like, right? You get what I mean?
It's funny, yeah. I drove the Fiesta. I had more fun in the Fiesta because Fiesta was like an Axia small car. So I had fun in the Fiesta opposed to the Focus. If that makes sense. For what it does, what it delivers.
It's a very matured car. It's a more. It's a very
It's like a sedan.
Also not okay.
Yeah.
Not okay. My dad has a Ford Mondeo power shift. Don't get it.
But the 2015 Focus is not using the power shift. It's a top converter gearbox.
Okay. Oh no, then it's select shift lah.
Yes.
Select shift lah. Yeah. But Aiman, just based on the driving dynamics, say you want an occasional weekend car, it would be nice to see a Ford in our weekend drives. But I wouldn't recommend it.
But if you want to get a Ford Focus, get the ST, which is a manual. If you go for the ST, no problem. It's fantastic. It's great.
Then okay. Yeah.
Go for the ST. ST is brilliant. The thing that's the Fiesta ST and the manual Focus ST, those are brilliant. Go for that. Price won't drop. It's fantastic. The automatic, I find that Ford makes good sedan, bigger cars, gearbox, driving slow. It's fine. You want to be a crazy driver on automatic, just not a fan. Yeah. Even the Fiesta had the dual DCT. Okay lah. But it is still like it's good when you drive fast. You drive slow, the car is like a bit on the nerve. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not here, not there. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. All right. Of the three, I don't think we're finding it very hard to pick those three. I think
Ford Focus ST, Swift, or the old Accord. Three options.
Yeah. Okay. Azman is asking GTR 35 used 2017, Porsche Cayman 718 2.5, GTS Recon 2019. Okay. You guys go first.
I'll be happy with either one of them. Honestly, they all give different experiences. One is a roaring dragon. One is a track killer maniac. So this is what do you want to get out of it? You want to go. I mean, Cayman 718 GTS. I mean, for the track, it's going to be fantastic. Good chassis. It's going to be a good tracker, the Cayman. So one I use more for track, one I use more for research. Exactly.
I suspect the Cayman may be easier on the wallet to maintain though.
You're probably right, actually. Yeah.
I suspect.
It's newer. It's way newer. You got warranty on the car. Extended warranty is not an issue.
Extended warranty,
not an issue. So yes, on that sense, yes. But the Nissan GTR is emotion. It's you go out to see the car, they're like, wow, Nissan GTR.
GTR has the wow factor, GTR has the wow factor.
Yeah.
It's the GTR has the best sounding V6 in my opinion. It sounds so good. Like when they all say, oh no, Ferrari V8 sound nice, when then the GTR V8 is like, it's like a turbo V6 that sounds nice. It's the only one car that sounds like that. I every time I eat breakfast at the dim sum shop, right? Then when the GTR passes by, it's like, whoa.
Wow, the price, man.
Okay, let's answer the question. If you are buying this car as one, then the question comes down to a personal preference. Okay. What kind of driving style you like? What kind of car you like? I think GTR for GTR lifestyle, I don't know. I feel the car is it's a heavy car. Let's be honest. It can. I've driven one, and I just feel the car is heavy. It's just heavy, and
I think
there's not a lot of finesse in the car. You know, there's not a lot of finesse. It's a really brilliant car. It's brilliant, but it's not, and it's brutal, but it's not a lot of finesse. You know? But
the GTI is brute force.
But the Cayman has a finesse in delivering that performance when you turn and corner and when the PDK works and there's a finesse in driving it. It's something like it's like fine art lah, like a finer kind of art. Where GTR is like street art lah. I think the best way to explain is that. Yeah. Chiang, you cannot compare, bro. The Cayman GT, the 981 GT3, GT4, and cannot lah. The GTR was smoke the Cayman on the street.
The GTR will smoke some 911s too, you know.
Yeah. If you tune it up, you'll smoke a lot of cars. But I think, Azman, it comes down to what you want. You know, if you want the brute power, Cayman is fast, but it will not exhilarate you like a GTR's power delivery. You know, especially when you tune it lah. I have not sit in a stock GTR before. Every GTR I got into has always been a tuned GTR. Yeah. But for me, I'll pick the Cayman lah, because my driving style is that lah.
Okay, next question.
Thana cannot see the questions.
No. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
There's some technical errors here, so okay. Ivan Lim is asking GI Yaris versus WRX STI Honda Type R FK8R. Which one for handling?
Okay, go back. Question again. What's the option?
I've never
GI Yaris, STI, or FK8.
Wow.
Okay, right. Handling. The three, I haven't driven the GI Yaris, but of the three, the WRX STI is the least for handling. It is quite a lot of work to handle the car, but it can take a lot of good corners, but it's just a lot more. I wouldn't call it within these three, it's the most clumsy lah. I think
it's the most old school also.
Yes, most old school.
It's the most old school.
Okay, so I think Thana, when Con has driven the GI Yaris, I know Con swear like crazy in the car. So
the car with the greatest handling, I would say, is the GI Yaris for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, sadly, the GI Yaris has got better handling than the WRX and the F8 lah. Unfortunately.
Why? Unfortunately, you have that much hate for the GI Yaris.
No, I love the GI Yaris, but it's like it's a car that is less is more. You know what I mean? Whereas the STI has got all these things working for it. You know, it's got the whole history and what it represents.
The heritage, right?
Heritage and what it does. You know, the FK Type R again. You know, beautiful car. You know, it's sworn by everybody driven the car. Then this car comes in GI Yaris and let's smoke them and handle it. You know, and the car is nothing. Interior is very bland, very basic. The rear bumper is it will move with a finger. One finger you press, the car will flex because it's made of plastic. Keep it lightweight. You know, it's just a very simple car, but it works. You know, if your purpose is purely handling, GI Yaris every day. Yep. Interior, exactly.
But then my question is, Ivan, why you never consider? Oh, never mind. You can't buy it anyways at this point. A Megane, you know.
I don't know. I like my
problem with the FK8R, right, is that the car looks so king, you know. Then when you drive it, right, it feels a bit sedate, lah. You know?
Yeah.
Especially even riding off the hype and the craziness of the FD2R, right? Then it's like what happened to that? What happened to that?
Yeah.
You know, like,
the FK8R lost its craziness.
But it's a great car. You don't depreciate much. There's always second value. It looks special. It goes like crazy. Corners really nice. Yeah.
It's accomplished lah. The FK8R. It's accomplished.
Yeah.
Of all the cars I've driven, Thomas, up Genting. The only car that wow, nice man.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's auto lah, but hey, the chassis is brilliant.
Yeah.
Sorry, Thana, you're saying of all the cars?
Of all the cars I've driven and up Genting, the only car I've driven that much lah. I took it for like eight rounds, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up Genting and down Genting, was a GTI RS. And the car was solid, and the car is just brilliant, you know. I had so much fun in the car. It inspires confidence. It makes you, no, it's just different. I mean, I see why they buy it. It's crazy. But
Robusta. Toyotas are robust. There's no
yeah, but say that you cannot daily the car. I have no way in hell the car is dailiable. So hard, so harsh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ewan Ng is asking, just track the Mark 8 Golf GTI. All good rounder, drive is slightly numb.
Yep.
The Megane be too much honest for Thomas for daily use. Danke. Or you can say merci beaucoup if you are already French. It is a personal thing, Ewan. I think it's dailyable. I dailied the car for 6 months, even in manual, no issue. The only thing you will experience is when you go on the highway, the car will balk. Okay, and the reason being is because the chassis is so stiff, and all the weight is up front. Okay, and the rear is a torsion beam. So what happens? The rear will do this. Especially when the highway gets a little bit unsettled, the rear will go up and down. Now, it doesn't mean that the car is unsteady. Like, you feel the grip is there. It's just the car will bob a bit. So when you're trying to press the infotainment system, it's like, I want to touch my aircon. Come on. Oh, man. I want... Like, yeah, that's the only issue. Above 140 or 50. But if you travel within legal limits, you won't experience that. Yeah. But it's great. I can fetch 5 people around, no problem. The space is a bit smaller than Golf GTI, because they push the torsion beam, they push the exhaust box on top of the torsion beam, right? And the pipes go up, so the boot is less shallow, so you have less boot space. But it's wide, it looks good, and if you want something more fun, definitely go for the Megane. I highly recommend the Megane. So underrated. So much potential. Yeah. Can daily. How have you driven the Megane? I know Con what do you think can daily, right?
Okay. I've had 2 different experiences with the Megane. First was with the media test car. That was when Horizon at the time, we were the first to get the media test car. And when I drove the car, I was like, wow, it's a bit harsh. I felt it's very, very firm. It's livable, but you need a bit of that commitment to live with it. Then later on, I had a chance to drive Thomas's car that felt a lot more pliant, a lot more comfortable. It was like the style that, okay, well, I can live with it. So I have had 2 experiences. One is not so easy to live with on a day-to-day basis. That was the media test car, and the one later that Thomas bought and sold, that one was like, the suspension feels a lot more pliant. So if it's on what experience on Thomas' car, then it is definitely a dailyable car.
Just don't expect everyone the interior to be as nice as Golf.
It will not be
finishing is not as your Volkswagen. It won't be Volkswagen.
It will not be as dailyable as a Golf GTI or even a Golf R for that matter.
Yeah.
The best way to say it is a compromise for a daily comfort. Okay.
Yes.
For a lot more fun. Yeah. That's the best.
Or what you can do is just get the GTI, and then you can tune the car to be as harsh or as different as you want, you know.
I will say this the GTI is performance served on a silver platter. So if you want to play track, right? You within 2 or 3 laps, you will be you will discover your limits with the GTI. But with the Megane, your learning curve is much longer. You have a longer journey to discover what you're capable of with the car and push your limits slowly.
Yeah.
There's two. Sorry, go ahead, Thana.
Yeah. So I find that the approach taken by Volkswagen or the Germans is more like, you know what, I'll give you the best car possible for you to drive and experience the limit. And that's why the GTIs are easy to drive and you get there. So if you are a person that, okay, I want to get there, I want to do this, I want to go fast and get it done, I want a tool to do the work it's required, the GTI delivers. And if you want it to be a little more better, you can get aftermarket shocks, you do even better, you know. So GTI is very accomplished in that sense. But like someone who tests cars for the car, like a lot of cars you test, like, oh, this car could be a bit more rangy. Like for me, the only downside for the GTI was that for the GTI badge name in Malaysia, that GTI badge means something. It means, wow, this is the top of the line Golf. But abroad, a GTI is just a GTI lah. A GTI is just it's not an R, you know, it's just a GTI, you know. So I think our level of expectation and what it delivers is different. It's not an R. So that's why I find the GTI is a good balance for deliverable car. And as you own the car, you can tune the car, make it faster, make it better, make it harsher, you know, whatever you want, like, you know. So the journey is long also. So I would go, yeah, Megane is Megane, GTI is GTI, you know. Megane RS is a Golf R, if that makes sense, you know.
No, the Megane RS is more like a club sport.
It's more like a club sport.
Yeah. Because the Meganes are welding, and the suspension setting is a lot of mechanicals. You cannot tune the car to a RS. So it's mechanically quite different compared to a normal Megane. But I would say that for everyone, you want daily and you want comfort with performance, Golf GTI. That's how it is. It's the best you can. It's comfortable with performance, right? Practical with performance. Whereas the Megane is more. It's a little bit of you got to start compromising your comfort.
Yes.
And I think it's subjective. It's completely subjective whether it's dailyable. They put the bump stop this time on the Mark IV, so it's more comfortable But I think it's really personal. If you cannot tahan, everyone don't get it. That's all I can say. You cannot tahan, don't get it. And if you don't get the fun from the Megane, don't get it. Just go for the Golf GTI. It's very personal. Yeah. Okay. But I will say this. I digress. I'm not comparing. I'm not saying what I'm saying. What Thana said is you cannot tune a Golf to have a Megane kind of handling. Cannot. But the Golf in itself is extremely
but you don't need to have that kind of handling. I mean, if the point was the journey of car ownership, like you got a GTI, there's so much you can do to the car to grow. And what Mike said, like, you know, to suspension, to tuning, to seats, to whatever. And the journey is long, and yet it's deliverable. So I'm a fan of GTI lah. So there you go.
I just love how the Megane drives. It's so special. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, we have a lot of questions over here, right? So everyone, we hope that our little debate here of three of us. I'm actually enjoying this.
Man.
If you enjoyed the session, please give us some love and stuff like that. And everyone, let us know if we helped you out as well. Okay. B Wong, Swift ZC33S.
Bye.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Bye.
Lovely car to drive.
Bye.
Yeah, regardless what people, a lot of reviews are like, so like here and there. I think it's a. I drove it very momentarily for like 5 minutes, but my impression was like, wow, like this is good.
It's sweet. It feels sorted. Interior feels Myvi class lah, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the chassis quality, one thing I like about Swifts, the chassis quality is so good, you know. Yeah.
The weight, I think the biggest thing is the weight. The way they have kept the weight down so low, I think that's the biggest selling point for and how it handles.
And there's the sensation, right, that you feel the car is well screwed together. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know. I didn't screw the car, but
No, I mean like the mechanical integrity of the car.
I know.
Yes.
I know what you
I know. Okay lah. Okay, we are not against Myvi. You know, Thana has a Myvi also. Okay, but you know when you drive a Myvi, you know that this car is not as solid as.
No, I totally agree. Like my Myvi went for auto foam, and that's why I still keep it because it's so rigid, it's so nice, so planted. But without the auto foam and all the sound deadening, the car feels like lembe and chassis is a bit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swift, on the other hand, right?
Hmm.
Okay,
Factory.
level, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You feel like what the integrity is there. It's like
Oh my god, it's so good.
and
So good.
and it's actually a good fun car to have, manual or automatic, because something about lightweight makes the car so much fun.
Oh,
You
you know,
cannot-
I remember now. One of the thing I was impressed with the Swift was how it brakes. It's so light, Thomas. So when you brake, it brakes to a point. There is no body block. Just like flat, brake flat, cut flat,
Yeah.
cut flat. So the weight really is crazy how the car drives. The way it brakes, the way it turns, brilliant. The Swift, brilliant.
weight is like having lightweight, right? It's like adding horsepower to your car. It's like, how do I say this?
Yeah.
It's just different. When the car is light, it's different. You know, it's so unique when the car is light. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then light plus sorted chassis is like nice combo. Yeah, nice combo.
You don't want to hear a joke, Thomas? My 3 German manual cars, they're all 1.2 and below. Go figure.
Okay, you got questions to catch up. Edward Ho is asking, buying a coupe, 2010-11 Audi R8 V8 or a C200 coupe. Wow, this is like this is like
totally different.
Wow.
okay.
Get the
so
R8.
If you're
Get the
first
R8.
time owning cars and you don't like to visit workshops, please don't get the R8. Please don't get
Yeah.
the R8. Albeit
Yeah,
it's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You sure?
I love the R8. I love the R8 too, but
Mhm.
unfortunately, it's
I
one of
don't
those
like the
cars
looks.
that it's like I love the R8, how it looks, how it drives. No, not how it drives, but how it rolls, the whole majesty. But the thing is, any job that's a big job, it's an engine out job. It's not cheap, lah.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if it's like this, Thana, if Thana says you buy an Audi R8, I know he'll be fine because he'll fix the car. Like, you know, Thana fix so many cars already. It's like, it's one okay lah, fix that. A few pump fail, never mind lah. You know, like, you know what I mean? Not?
Yeah.
But if let's say, you know, somebody new, like he bought his first Golf GTI, he drove around for 2 years. Hey, Thana, I'm getting a Audi R8. It's like, right?
It's like how Edward, this is your first coupe. This is like I assume they're asking, I'm bound by a coupe car, so it wasn't a coupe car before. So you're entry to a coupe car world. You're looking at an R8 or a C200 coupe. I'm like, wow, these are worlds apart. You know, go something more newer, viable, good
The
experience.
R8 is a challenge, but let me tell you this: if you already got the R8 in your mind, settling for a C200 coupe, right, you will regret.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
Yeah.
I was
Correct.
thinking like, you know, guys, it's like not
if
a
it
compensation
said-
or consolation price, you know.
Like if you say the R8 versus I don't know something like something more bizarre like
A Cayman, for
Cool car,
example.
then like
Also
okay lah, then cannot lah. No sense of occasion.
R8 is like supercar, right? And then you got C200.
Yeah, exactly. One time.
Wow.
Okay, probably easier to fix. Parts are just hard to find and probably quite pricey from UK and stuff. But okay, bro, look at this. And okay, you park these two cars next to each other, R8 and then the Advantage. R8, right?
No,
You know lah,
one
one
touch.
touch lah, one touch lah.
I mean one touch lah.
I'll go for the
It's
one
not
touch.
a very good looking car for me, lah.
The R8 is basically you're paying Lambo price to maintain. That's about it. It's a Lambo price to maintain. Lambo parts.
Okay, if he can buy C200 coupe with 200k cash, right, means he can take loan for other things.
Oh yeah, cash or.
Because it's C200k already R8, so he's buying cash. He's not going to take loan on that car.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
You know, so in that case, I think somewhere within 300, 350, you probably would find something that I think it's okay. Edward, this is the caveat. The caveat is if you have never owned and fixed cars, then Audi R8 is a tough choice. But if you tell me, Thomas, I really fix this car, fix that car, I'm used to breakdowns, go to I'm okay with finding parts, then go ahead. But if you don't have that experience, I would say 300K, 350K. Can you find a 911.1?
I think you can.
Ferraris? Yeah,
you can.
But must be loan now. Audi TTRS, TTS, Suzuki.
No
Yeah, I agree with Thomas. You can consider in between those two. Why not consider a Porsche?
A Porsche, I think is there. Has got that sense of occasion. Is there?
No, but it must be the loan 300 plus range. Okay, you can take a loan for this 2014 911.1 3.8 Carrera S. Yeah. You can take a loan for that 200K and then take a 250K loan. Right? Yeah, I think that's definitely doable. Okay.
Or if you don't want to take such a big loan, a Cayman or a Boxster, I think is also easier on the wallet. You can get something
350 low, 350 around there. You can get a Cayman 718 Cayman. I think that's a pretty good buy. But the Cayman doesn't have a grandeur like a R8, but it's better than a
C200 coupe.
Yeah. This C200 coupe is like.
Because remember, you have.
I was looking for a C200 coupe, because I saw the first time in the mall. I was like, whoa, so nice. I got inside the mall. I got inside the car. I touched the interior. I was like, wow, I really like this car. And then when I went, I said, I booked the car. Can you give me a test drive? So I went the next few weeks or 1 week later, I went to test drive the car. And then I said, can I have my money back?
because you are looking at R8. You are looking at C200 coupe. So anywhere along this spectrum, right, there are a lot of good cars to consider.
Yeah, bro. But if you can afford to fix and fix Audi R8, I think that's the first choice, First choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the pragmatic choice will be not a C100 coupe, because you look at the R8 and say, what the heck?
Okay, let's put this in a different perspective. If you're looking to mix with the supercar owner group, then the R8 is a very cheap car to buy to enter the market. How about that? It lets you mix on with the supercar owners because you have the look, the feel is there, and if that's your priority, older one touch. Oh, okay. I've never driven the double touch.
Oh, go big and go home. All right. Go big or go home. Yes.
R8. R8.
Okay, let's move on. All right. Good luck with your R8 or maybe a Porsche.
Should I sell my X3 for?
Yes. Just don't buy the C200 coupe. Should I sell my X3 for Kia Stinger from Singapore?
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
It's not a downgrade. It's Kia Stinger is a nice car. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Bobby did share his driving experience with the Kia Stinger. I think you can check out his webpage. His YouTube. Just like Bobby Ang, Kia Stinger. One of our Evo Club members very kindly let him review the car. But overall, Bobby kind of told me that it doesn't have the full M car treatment, but it's a very nice car to drive. Yeah. And looks really handsome. It looks really handsome. Yeah. Okay. Shahi is asking, is 218 CLA 200 good daily car in terms of reliability and fuel economy? I don't like the CLAs.
Yeah. It's reliable, but for the performance you get, they are hardly fuel efficient.
Yeah.
But it's not a great daily car. One thing I don't like is the ride quality is not great. This is probably the 90 already. So it's a better gearbox.
Oh no, these are not 90.
I always hit my head in the rear seats coming in and out.
Yes. Thomas, this CLA, if my memory serves, they are on DCTs because they are transfer
Yeah,
standard.
But Con, is it the same as the A200 216?
Yes, it's the
Yeah.
same.
The 1.
They are
It's the 1.6.
This,
The 1.6.
if I remember correctly, this is the 1.6. Yes, the 2018
Okay.
one.
I have that car in my shop now. And yeah, power is not there. Power is not there. The way it shifts, the interior quality, it's okay. Like from outside, it's fantastic. From outside, it looks gorgeous. It looks nice
Yes.
and beautiful. But the interior, I find that depending what price you get into, if it's a good price for the looks, okay, but for the drive and for the interior, I didn't quite like it.
You're making a lot of compromises for a car that looks good. Let's put it that way.
Correct.
But I get the allure of a CLA 200. It looks, I mean, the alternative, let's say a 3 Series F30. It doesn't have that appeal, right? Yeah.
3 Series F30
even though I think the 3 Series is a more accomplished car, but if you look at the CLA, it's like it does look, look special,
Yeah. Mercedes looks better in that category, but I mean like all the A series, the
But
coupe,
to answer your question, sorry, I think can't say not so reliable, not so fuel economy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
not a recommended purchase.
Maybe the 250 lah. 250, I think the power to weight would be good enough for you to have better fuel
But you're
economy.
still going to live with the discomfort. You still live with the cramped interior space.
Cramped interior space. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi guys. The F30 adaptive M suspension costs a bomb to replace. Prestige quote me 250, 200, 2,500 per piece. Please guys, is there a better alternative refurbishment possible? Any other good options? Yes. You can, I think Rival Auto can actually do refurbishments. The other option is you can go with Mike Yap and for STs, not the KWs.
Mike, if you're here, drop us a line. Yeah, if you can.
I would say that if you are already in that bracket of your 2.5 for you is expensive. If you're thinking it's like you want more performance, go for SD lah. Go for SD. It'll be 5 figures, but it'll be proper setup. Or if you want to go something else, Titan makes. I mean, I've had Titan before in my car. I love my Titans. Less than 7K, 6K. All for pieces will be done. But obviously, like the X3, XA, KW are fantastic. They are obviously a different product lah. They're way superior product.
XT has a adaptive function as well. If there's a certain model that has this, I think you're probably paying around 5 to 8K for a full setup. Yeah, just the shocks itself.
Mike, if you don't mind, can you share with us how much would it cost to put a STX XA into an F30 with adaptive suspension? If you don't mind,
with adaptive suspension, you can just shout it out.
We will take some other questions and we'll keep an eye when Mike replies if he replies.
All right. Okay. What else? Okay. Mervin Boo, should I get a pre-owned G20 320i or a GTI Mark 8 family of 3?
And he continues saying, well, the 3 Series will serve you better when your family of 3 becomes a family of 4.
And the 3 Series a bit more mature GTI a bit they play that's I think go for the 3 Series. The rear space is just so big, so nice. The rear space,
Yes.
The rear leg room is like 5 Series,
Yes. The G20 3 Series is properly spacious.
And Mervin, I think it's point out that the facelift G20 and the current G20, people are on the fence which looks better. Some prefer, some don't. I actually like the pre-facelift look of the 3 Series. So smart, beautiful car.
But you probably have good long-term usage because I mean the drivetrain itself, the engine and the gearbox, both are very, very fast. So in terms of wear and tear, I don't think the Golf GTI in long term will be cheaper than the BMW. Will be around the same bracket of maintenance price lah. Maybe the BMW is slightly more expensive, but I don't expect it to be a big difference.
I think opposite. I think the VW will cost more than the BMW.
Oh yes, because the BMW, if you buy, there will still be X number of years left in the free service package. Don't forget that.
Yeah. VW got no such thing, and I don't know. I just find that BMWs has lesser sensor throwing here, sensor throwing back to the VAG group family. So the new one.
Because of this practicality, space wise, the hatchback is. I think you just have to be. You have to compromise a lot when you pack things lah. Yeah. Okay. Both are together.
Just to give, Mike has said for F30 is close to 9K, which includes coding out the adaptive suspension.
So this means you'll go for a adaptive delete. It no longer be adaptive. It'll be on a fixed setup, and
So what it means by deleting means that you have to separately control the adaptive suspension.
No. It will come to a coding. I think it will. The car won't detect that there is a problem.
The car will come to you are telling the car that now you no longer have adaptive suspension.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
If you just want the full stock feel, then you have to pay whatever Prestige quote you lah. Yeah. If you want the full stock experience, then if you don't mind something different, then you can try the XXDA.
Yeah.
And it's adjustable stuff. So if your hand itchy, you can tune your car a little bit when you want a bit more towing spec. Yeah. Okay. Darian is asking, is it good to pick up Audi?
Just on the early question, I think on the XT, people think when they say adjustable and they say, you set up one setup and they think it's no longer drivable because it's too rough or too harsh. But actual fact, if you do it properly, depending on what speed you go to, the shocks will behave differently, although it's set on a particular setting. So it's like when you are going on harder corners, the car will tighten up, loosen up. Although it's set on one setting, it doesn't mean it's behave the same way across all speeds. The car will be tuned for an array of experience, So if you do it well, that setup will be good for track days, be good for daily use, be good for two-gear drives. Everything will encompass. It'll be fine. So the whole adaptive thing about you can set soft, hard, low. It's not really required, if you ask me.
The adaptive is more of comfort and sport mode lah. I think what he's referring to is that I want the comfort and sport mode, the button lah. When you press the car.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, the button mode is a bit. If you ask me a bit gimmicky lah. You want a good setup, one setup, and that's it. It's finished. It's done. You drive it, and it's good. And I think XT can deliver that. So unless you are driving, let's say, a big car, a really big car, then I might want to pick. But on an F30, I'll be happy with just one setup lah. You won't miss it lah. Trust me, you won't miss it.
On the 5 Series, you definitely need adaptive suspension.
Yes, correct.
I as a personal opinion, I do like passive setup more than adaptive lah.
Yes.
Exactly. That's some point. I prefer passive.
Because there is an art in getting passive suspension right. Because the engineers, you have to get that one setting right, and that's it. Yeah. So to me, a good passive suspension is an art form.
So to answer the question just now about the price of the shocks, so maybe you can opt for non-adaptive suspension, all right? And then that's 100% way to save money, all right? You will save money for sure. But adaptive suspension will cost more than non-adaptive suspension. So even if you go for BMW or OEM, you definitely find cheaper already, right?
Yeah.
And then if you go for STA also, without adaptive also will be cheaper also, right?
Correct.
So I agree with Thana and Con. Maybe you might consider going for passive setup, right? If you're okay with it, yeah. Okay, but don't count it out lah. Don't count it out. Yeah. Okay, is it good to pick up an Audi A4 2.0 DFSI Quattro B 8.5 model with newer model engine? No need overhaul.
So this is probably like Kia 888. This is probably Gen 2.
This is
Kia
the
888 Gen 2.
8.5. So
It's probably Gen 2, not 3 yet, you know.
I think this is
Yeah, it's a nice car, no issue. It drives well. Just do your checks. I think what when we say pre-purchase inspection, sometimes you got to go to people who are also specialists. Like if you go to just basic PPI, they go and check the car, everything is fine, no leak, whatever, it's done, like, you know. People like Mike, for example, you can go to Mike and say, okay, I want more specialized inspection, check the compression or check my leak down test, you know. Just those things, like, you know, those are the few things which plague Audi's engine, you know, things like this is Gen 3, exactly. Gen 3 is perfect. Gen 3 is great because why? Gen 3 has got, I believe, port and direct injection. So it's actually a much better engine. Yeah, it's actually much more better, much more reliable. You can't go wrong, you know. But again, go to someone like a specialist in BAG, get them to check out, opposed to just any person to do a PPI.
Yeah. Anyways, Xiao Jack, I used to own 2018 as well, 1.4 Tiguan. Yeah, it's a nice car, right? But remember, you're in the entry level of Volkswagen, right? So you don't expect it to be like, wow, like very, you know, it is what it is. But I think the car proposition, cash value for money is there, the Tiguan 1.8, 1.4. Yeah. So yeah, if you like it, go for it, bro. The gearbox is actually okay. They fitted the wet clutch, and then it's not a big issue, right? Anything you want to add, Thana?
No, I love the Tiguan.
That's the big one. All right.
goodbye.
Jeremy Tan is asking F87 M2, F82 M4, or A9091 Supra, Mr. Supra. So he's driving currently a 435i, F32 435i. So which one should we get? See, the problem about the M2 for him is that when he goes to the M2, he'll feel the car is smaller. He'll feel the build quality is not as nice. Right?
Yes.
But definitely for me, of the M2 is my favorite lah. However, now you throw the Supra in the mix. The M4 is too familiar, right? I think the Supra
M4 is just your current interior with M badges.
Yeah, but the engine and drivetrain different lah.
Yeah.
But the Supra could be a good Supra.
Yeah.
Could be a good yeah. I say go for the Supra.
Supra, bro. You already got a BM. Different experience. A different. It's still a BM, but it's not a BM. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a BMW with a Toyota badge. So
no, it's not.
New.
I mean, I don't even think that, Pokon. I almost feel the Supra drives a bit different than BMW. There's something about Supra. It's just, I think the way they tune the gearbox, the way it shifts, the way it moves, is just different. I almost feel more confident to push Supra opposed to pushing a similar Z4. I don't know. I just have a sense of maybe the badge. I don't know, but I just feel that when on a Supra, it's quite nice, you know.
Well, Jeremy says the only thing holding back is the absence of the S25 S50. Jeremy, let me tell you something. The B58 engine is so good. I have a S55, okay, and every time I drive a B58, I'm like, what the heck? Just so good. The B58 is so good. One thing I start to notice more in my M2 is that after 5,000 plus RPM, I tend to feel like the boost starts to dip a bit. The power is there, but you know, it just feels a bit stifled, like in the end. Whereas the B58 is happy to go all the way up. So I think the more superior engine actually is the B58 engine compared to the S. But one thing about the S25 engine, it cools, the cooling system is extremely robust. The engine is very robust.
Yes.
You know, but if you just enjoy your drive, the B58 is very good. Yeah. But Jeremy, I just present to you very simple. Okay. M2 competition on the M2, you will feel that you're downgraded as an interior. Size-wise, you'll feel that it's shrunk. Okay. Albeit I think it's a nice car to drive. Okay. M2 competition. You go to an M4, you will feel too familiar. Yes, you got a better engine, you got the better differential chassis, blah blah blah. But it's it doesn't feel like a big change for you. So yes, the Supra will be the best, and like Thana said, it drives different. I love the engine. I love the B58. Go for the 3 liter. Don't count it out. Drive it first, bro. Go and drive it and talk to some Supra owners. I think you'll be very mighty impressed, even though it's not an S engine. Yeah. Go for it, bro. And I think that engine, right, can unlock more power if you tune. I think I heard from people who I won't say the name because it's classified ish. The person who know about the development of the M340i. When they first developed the M340i, they actually wanted to launch it at 420 horsepower. But they felt that the car was too uncomfortably close to the M cars. So they dialed it down to 400, they dialed down to 380. Right?
Yes.
So that's the potential of the factory setting B58 engine. It's really, really potent.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, bro, go for it. Okay. Josiah Ng, Josiah, our Olympian, 3-time, right? Yeah, 3-time Olympian. Yeah,
man.
World champion, Keirin. Okay, here's a family car, a 957 Cayenne Turbo. I think Thana, you know this car. I'm sure you look at it a couple of times. I know someone at Thana will look at the car one. Okay, want to replace with a Clubman S or JCW? Any thoughts? Anyone for Clubman over here?
Yeah,
you're downsizing big time, bro.
He's got a young one, isn't it? Quite a young.
1-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Yeah. So I think that's why you need the space. 1-year-old, 3-year-old getting around the pram, the bag, and this and that. Bro, Cayman is nice lah. Nice size lah. It's a good size.
I think he needs this. I know he drive around the 911. The day I went to see the Glades, right, at Sam Dhabi. He drove there in his 911 with his wife and the 2 kids.
Wow.
They're used to that kind of lifestyle. So I think they can make a Clubman work. It's city driving.
Yeah. Why not?
But Josiah, I think a good family car, good value for money, 7-seater diesel is a Santa Fe. Hey, 60,000, 2014 Santa Fe 2.2 diesel looks good. Napa leather, guys. Napa leather.
I'm gonna go and sleep now. It's one from Cayenne to Santa Fe.
Join the Santa Fe Club, Thomas Fe Santa Fe Club.
But I do understand there's something about just something that works Santa Fe works, diesel, good fuel efficiency, nice space, So in the same realm, something about a Cayenne because the practicality is there. Big engine, drives
the
nice.
engine is not very not the most robust.
Not defined The Navas is very old. It's an old platform. So I'll go for the diesel N58.
Look at that. Value for money, way.
Yeah.
It's just that your friends will say, drive a Kia, you drive a Hyundai.
They ask me, bro, you're okay or not? All okay. You before got Porsche not. Sure. You need help or not?
But if it's just a daily drive around, it's a beater, like you just want to get things done, then But but anyways, talking about Clubman, I always find the Clubman more comfortable than the Countryman. The damping is nicer on the Clubman. Yeah. Okay. Jordan has a 2016 BMW 33OI. Should I sell it during the 9-year before the 10 big depreciation hit, even though the car has no problems?
I don't think there's such a thing as I mean the 10-year depreciation is more because the loan factor.
Yeah.
Now it's 14 years availability, so you still got a year or two.
But
Yeah,
But Jordan,
and these cars are
the F30 330i in particular, right, will hold its value because of its rarity.
Yeah.
BMW only sold this here for a year. Then after they went all 330e. So the rarity of it, right, will ensure that the value preservation is there. But if you are already thinking of selling it, Henry Siu is looking to buy it.
Exactly.
330i is like the E90's 330i lah. There's a 330i in E90, right?
Yeah,
and then
correct.
And then the E92 335i, right? You know, it's like it's like quite more on the rarer side lah.
Yeah.
So
even the 328
335i is like 90k, 100k, 110k, right? 335i nowadays.
Yeah. Even the 328 is hard to come by.
328 no lah, not lah. 328 everywhere lah, bro.
No, not hard. F30 is not many for sale.
Really?
Yes. I'm saying. So there's something rare about this car, like, so there you go.
Okay, Jordan. The only reason you should sell the car is not whether it depreciates or not. It's when you're moving on to something better.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're ready to move on.
And then call Henry and say, Henry, I'm selling my car. Right? Okay, let's move on. Right. Jack, we answered the room already. Yes, go for it, man. Go for the high line. Don't get the base spec one, because the stupid halogen lamps, please don't get it. It's so ugly. Don't. All right. Okay. Does it make sense to move from a GLC to an GLA 35? Oh. Okay, I've never driven a GLA. So, Thana, what do you think? Or Con?
Yeah, I drove the GLA 35. It's a nice vehicle, but it's like you want a Goldilocks zone. You don't want the 45 madness, and you don't want the A200s
GLC,
video
GLA?
but GLC, GLA and GLC is much more luxurious. It's definitely downgrade. You'll feel it. You will feel it. You know, unless the GLC you're talking about is something unique, lah. The 4MATIC, is it a GLC with 4MATIC? Yeah. So
it's 4MATIC.
I would. Yeah, 4MATIC. Yeah. So I wouldn't, lah. I wouldn't. No.
Yeah, and if you're going to spend that kind of money, Chiang has already showed you. You know, it's around 280,000. You can get a GLC 43. It's not a completely new upgrade because you're also in a GLC, but then you got that very beautiful V6. Yeah.
Right.
GLC 43.
Yeah. Okay lah. But you feel the downgrade lah. I think the noise. I've driven the A only, not the GLA but the A the noise dampening is really there lah. Yeah. So you definitely feel a downgrade.
It's like wow, you pay so much for this car, but it's like more like, oh, I can pay. I bought this car. I can afford it. So I bought the car, but definitely it's not a superior car in any way.
So that's what the A class has been, right? It's the entry level to the Mercedes-Benz world, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they remind you of the entry level status, all right?
Yeah. Okay, Mikran Suresh, let's go. Okay, we're gonna go play duos my car soon. I think in 15 minutes. So let's quickly answer.
1.5.
Okay. 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. Turbo, man. Turbo.
No point to go hybrid.
I love the turbo, how it handles, how its interior is, and how it drives. No. Passat 1.8 is fine.
Fine.
Make sure you check your mechatronics.
Especially if you're talking about the V8, no problem.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Right. What's next? Okay.
Definitely.
Hi guys. Daphne Lau is asking, hi guys, got budget between 150 to 200K for my first Porsche. Which
Cash or
model should
loan?
I
Cash or loan? Definitely.
Got sub to 100K Porsches that can take loan one, man.
You can't.
Okay,
That's what I'm
first of
saying.
all, if it's loan, no, not possible. Unless
Isn't
your friend
anything.
is so generously selling you at a loss, then yes.
Hello?
But mostly it's all cash buy. Let's assume Daphne, she got the cash to pay. All right, she's
Yep.
baller. She can go 150, 200K. All right. So Chi Yang has showed one. Okay, what else?
This will be my pick also. 997.1 C2S happiness,
Chi Yang
man.
can find check out 987 Boxster.
Easy.
A Boxster, a convertible.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Come. Ada ke tidak? Oh, 986,
God.
don't want. 987.
God.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
But I will say, yeah.
0.2, right? Got 0.2 or not? PDK.
Oh, 0.2 mahal. 0.2 mahal. 0.2 is way more than 200.
She got budget.
More than 200 already. 0.2.
No, 180 can find below 200. Okay.
I think it's 200 plus
Bro,
lah.
the one, this is it the facelift or pre-facelift? This one, the lowest one, the black color one.
I can't click and see.
Sport Chrono some more. High spec.
Look at the front light. The front light lah. Can see.
来。
I'm on my phone. 1 second.
PDK oh. No, Tiptronic lah.
Yeah. So basically the 0.2 comes with PDK, and 0.1 is the Tiptronic.
Tiptronic.
This light is different. So the light, you can see the light with the the center. Yeah.
But I would recommend the Boxster more than the 911. Not only because I want a Boxster, but I think that there's a sense of occasion. You drive it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a sense
Definitely.
of occasion. Yeah. It is
Same here.
PDK, right? Oh, right. Top converter. Sorry. Yeah.
But this one nice. This beautiful red interior way.
It is not as bright as the color suggests. It's a little bit darker.
This without one, the camera of course enhances the red.
But if you really cannot tahan, you can leave the dashboard weight and change your seats black color through DK leather. You can go and ask Con, and Con can recommend you. Yeah.
But I would recommend you to keep the seats actually.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of the red.
I think it's a good buy. It looks, it's nice. It's nice. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What else is next? Okay. Someone asked a question about M340i, right? I saw an M340i question.
I saw this one.
Answer. You want sports car or you want a super sedan or fast sedan? Okay. Finish.
You want rear wheel drive or all wheel drive? 2 seats or 4 seats?
One is sports car. One is a sports car. The other one is just a fast sedan, a very fast sedan with sporting capabilities. Right. So they're two very different roles. But if you ask me, Thomas Yap don't like the Supra, so I will go for the faster sedan. I don't like the look of it. It's a personal thing. I think the Supra looks like a toy, and I cannot tahan that. It looks good, but I cannot put myself in it. Yeah.
I like the Supra's looks better than the Z4.
It's more sense of occasion, very cool. Yeah. But I think Supra really nailed the design. It has a very desirable look. Yeah. Okay, so many questions. MX-5, right?
Yeah. And if you really must go for an SLC, get one with a higher engine, not the 180.
Okay. Time to. Is it a smartphone to upgrade from a Mustang to a MX-5 ND as a second car? Your thoughts?
It's a different experience, law.
One super masculine, like, oh, then the other is like K-pop, you know.
You trade horsepower for finesse.
I think it is. I think if you've driven a Mustang, whatever you felt lacking in the Mustang, you'll get back in the MX-5. You wish was convertible, get back in the MX-5. You wish had better handling, get back in the MX-5. You wish you could be more nimble, you get back to the MX-5. So I think if you already experienced all this in Mustang, you already gone through the whole Mustang experience, this will give you the upgrade because it will bridge those gaps.
I would say go for the MX-5 because it's a second car. Has a sense of occasion, like the roof down is just a sense of occasion. So go for the Mazda. In my opinion. And I have no love for the Mustang. Sorry guys, the 2.3 Mustang, I have no love for it.
5.0? 5.0?
I never did. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to start. Okay, sorry. Okay, Muhammad Ali asking, you want to get a car to use in Malaysia or reside elsewhere? Simply to eat miles, take you to point A to point B, comfort, strictly under 100K. What is your peak? Just to eat miles, take you from point A to point B in comfort.
Santa Fe.
Hong Fei Hong say Santa Fe counter 1. Hey, Santa Fe counter 2. Sorrento, also Santa Fe lah, same gang.
So why do you want to get such a big car to eat miles and simple car?
Because the diesel is so reliable. It's so reliable.
No, I understand. But why you don't need that much of space? Because you just to go around. Don't need that much of heft. Highway cruiser kind of cars,
Accord, no? Honda Accord, previous gen Accord, 2.0 or 2.4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something
I would
simple.
recommend XC70 or 50. I think the Accord ride is more solid.
Now, if you get this Perdana, this one is fine because this one, all the body parts are still Honda body parts. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're super economy, you just want to use and whatever. Yeah, this one, bro. Yeah, this one. Yeah, definitely this one. But what's the mileage on this guy? Okay, ma. Yeah, maintaining this guy will be a very simple car to maintain. No fast anything. Yeah. Great pick. But of course, I will still pick a Sorrento. Thana is like, I can't believe this guy. Okay, last 3 or 4 questions.
Yes,
exactly. I agree with Mike's here at the F10.
520D is good too. 520D is great. Yeah. 520D is good too. If Mark 8 GTI were to go be a daily car, just for Muhammad Ali, you can also get the newer Accord. I think you can get below 90K. I think you can find some also. Mark 8 Golf GTI worth to go daily car. How about VW maintenance? Anything to note?
New car, what to maintain? Why you worry?
For warranty also.
Yeah, why you worry? Why?
But VAG Group, the I think especially after Mark 7 Golf GTI onwards, right? The engine and gearbox are quite robust, Yeah.
I don't think any issues buying these cars, You can drive them, no issues.
Just don't think it's a Japanese car maintenance. Just think it as Conti car maintenance price, then you won't be shocked by the bills. Yeah, that's all. I think the modern ones, they won't leave you stranded kind of thing. It's not that kind of car. You know what I mean? Yeah. But as a daily car, Hong Chang, very accomplished. you can, it's like me, right? You can like Megane more, you can say that Megane is better, blah blah blah, everything, right? But you may not even buy a Golf GTI. You may not even like the Golf GTI, but you always respect the Golf GTI. It's such a good car.
Yes.
Yeah. You cannot argue with it. It's such an accomplished car. You must give it respect. The GTI is such an accomplished daily car. Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to go for it, bro. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
X50.
X50 worth to buy? In terms of reliability, parts, second value, powertrain. Okay, second value, confirm okay. Don't worry about that. Right? But okay. I don't know about that. Reliability, I don't know. Powertrain, I also don't know. Okay, guys.
Okay. X50 is a good car to get. It drives well. It's for what it delivers. For competition wise, it's a great car. The only problem in 2023 right now, which I think in 6 months will solve, is the parts issue. Parts issue from Proton is having an issue with X50, X70 because of China and the way that they are sending parts over to Malaysia. So I think it'll be resolved in the future. But right now, today, if your car has breakdown or aircon damage or accident, prepared to wait for parts. That's the only problem right now.
But recently my friend's brother took delivery of an X50, had steering problems, and they managed to actually change the steering shaft for him like within a couple of days.
Yeah, so it's getting better. Definitely, they're getting better. But yeah, macam tu lah.
Yes.
Isaac Fong, buy your E300 Cabrio. Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Even better if you can buy an E400 Cabrio.
Wow.
Hey, Con, today I learned a new term. Another excuse to buy cars. Retirement car. I got a new term today. Thank you, Isaac.
You are at retirement age ready, man?
No. I can now plan for my retirement age car. You know what I mean? I can plan now. You see, I got a reason to buy another car when I retire. Sayang, this is my retirement car. Don't stop me.
What's the retirement car?
I don't know, but I got now a new reason to buy a car when I retire.
Okay, Isaac, if you can afford and push the budget a bit more, go for the E400, because the E400 is essentially a 43, the same engine, and the engine is a singer. It's a beautiful engine. Yeah. Oh, look at that color, man. Look at the roof and body combo. Whoa.
Green.
Look at that. Oh.
Holy.
Look at the interior. Jiang, interior.
Is that green?
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Is it the wooden? Oh no, metal. Yeah, my favorite is the wooden trims. Yeah. When it's wooden trims, it's like a baby Bentley, I feel like it's a baby Bentley Continental like that. Yeah.
But it's okay lah. You buy these recon cars, your spec is determined by the previous owner already.
There's something about when you have more cylinders, when it rolls down the highway, there's something about that just feels. It feels so nice. It just feels nice.
Yes.
Not about power. Not power. It's just the
smoothness in delivery. Yeah.
Yes, and for those who are afraid of like fuel consumption, the V6 from the this V6 actually is pretty damn fuel efficient. Yeah, for its capacity. Yeah.
Yes. It's a very fuel efficient engine.
Yeah. So Isaac, I think it's a great car. If you're taking retirement, you're not bothered about that time or turning corners the fastest you can. But this is a great car. You can put people behind. You can pack things. The good quality is amazing. Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to answer that question. I think we're just raving.
Okay, shall we? Shall we, dude? Where's my car?
All right. Okay. Let's do this one and then we move on. Wait. Kupran Brahmanda say E46 650i, Thana. Retirement car.
E64. What's the
The Bengal
64 is what?
Bengal 6 series.
The
65
Bengal
I know.
series lah.
No, 65 I know. 66 I know. What's 64?
64 is the
Cabrio,
Bengal
right?
era series.
Oh, okay.
Cabrio,
Bengal
Cabrio.
RS. Okay.
Cabrio.
6 series. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah. The Bengal era 6 series.
Okay.
Yeah.
650i is the 4.8 V8, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Brandon Lee is asking, I'm quite curious about issues of obtaining bank loans, your used car, 150K, 1,000. Actually, there shouldn't be a problem if it's used car. It's not about the value of the car. Unless it's some like car that the bank don't have much faith in, i.e. Maserati. Banks don't have much faith in that brand. Not all banks like to loan money to Maserati.
It's the age of the car.
Yes.
So
and also depending on your loan capacity. I mean, look, if your income cannot, then of course they only give you to a certain, or maybe you have other commitments, they can't give you the full loan also. Yeah.
So buying cars and banks are only a few concessions. So if it's a local car, let's say a Pro or Proton, interests are somehow higher compared to foreign cars. If you go with certain in-house financing like BMW financing, you may get lower interest like 0.8%, even if you're buying a used car from them. So those are the interest on type of cars. Margin-wise, you buy a coupe, you may get only 70% loan. If you buy, let's say, a convertible, sometimes it's like even lower depending on the age. Comes to the age of car, it's 10 up to 14 years age of the car. So if you buy a car that's not 10 years old, you might get 3 more years of loan up to the 14th year of the car. So those are the consideration. And then other than that is of course the valuation. Each bank have a different valuation for the car. So a car in public bank maybe will be 170K, and then the same car in Maybank may be 160K. And then you mark down at 10% from there to get to your price. So again, each bank values cars differently.
So Brandon, I hope you got that download, right? It also, like Thana said, and also some banks they might not give you 90% loan, especially when the car is above 9 years old. They might even consider you giving maybe finance only 70% margin.
Yeah.
They want to reduce their risk for the car as well. And of course, your personal profile, if let's say you already got so many commitments, the bank say maybe they want to loan you less. Of course, your DSR is not there, Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Where's My Car, but let's go back to Isaac. Yes, wise choice. Go ahead, man. Baby Benz. It's like a baby. It's a baby Bentley. I call it baby Bentley. Quick one for Jacob, and then okay. Brendan say thanks, Thana. Hi guys. 2019 C43 Coupe Premium Plus versus a low spec 2018 718 Cayman.
I would go for the C43.
Depends what you like. I think C43 you get bored very quickly. If you're a keen driver, you want to explore driving, then definitely the 718 is superior, right? No question about it. The C43 is a car that if you want to push, right, you probably find the limit very quickly. And you go track day, you go Genting a few times, then you're like, okay. But it's a nice daily car because now it has the 9G Tronic. Thana, what would you pick?
I think the C43's engine is more entertaining than the Cayman. I think lah.
Yeah.
Although of course, dynamics-wise, the Cayman is way superior.
Reliability, resale value, and presence. I think the Cayman wins against the C43. The C43, I think, in a couple of years, it'll be another Mercedes on the road. The whole thing about these cars when you get a C43, C43 is very abrupt, very ferocious. You get the car, you slam, car price powerful, but that gets very old very fast. I think, initially first week, second week, third week, First month you're fantastic, wow, 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 wow. Second month, like, oh shit, man. The comfort mode, you drive the car slowly, and that's where you realize that a Cayman, you could own the Cayman for the next 7 years, 5 years. Trust me, yeah, you'll still explore. Like you get the car, like each time, like wow, this car really, yeah. Like myself, I have my Boxster and I have other cars. Each time I get a Boxster, I'm going like shit. I remember that how good this car is. It reminds me of I forget how good the car is and drive it again. And I'm still not done with the car. I'm still happy with the car. I'm still exploring the car. So these Caymans and the Boxsters and Porsche, it's all those cars that each time you get into it, you're like, wow. And build quality. Build quality in the Porsche is next level.
Oh yeah, that one cannot argue lah. Cannot argue.
Yeah.
So Thana presents some very good points, and just to add to that is, and even Con as well. But I just want to add to that is like, okay, C43 is a sedan that has a coupe body, right? The Cayman is ground up a sports car. Means the DNA from the very first conceptualizing from the head, from the beginning, is a sports car. So hence what Thana say, you will have a lot more fun owning the car longer. And Thana, I hardly see you drive other cars for weekend drive. I only see you in Boxster most of the time. A C43 is a great daily car that gives you the occasional weekend drive, right? And 718 is not as practical as the C43, but will entertain you and again and again and again.
In fact, on your point there, Cayman is a sports car that was made better by making it a coupe. How is that? Boxster. They made it better. It's a better sports car by making it a Cayman. So there you go.
I will still pick the Boxster. Hey,
marginal. Same here. I'll go Boxster.
Jacob, if you can look for Boxster, 718 Boxster, get the 718 Boxster, because the roof down.
But I do understand why people buy the Cayman, because when you want to go really fast, the Boxster will feel fast. The Cayman will feel slower because it's so like enclosed. It's better engaged. You know what I mean? So
but the Boxster has one though. You can put down the roof, put your sunglasses on, put some nice music, and just
life
enjoy.
Isn't about
drive.
Bro, when you go fast and not fast, I'm talking about 160 versus 210 or 170. That kind of speeds, really high speeds. In normal high speeds, you know what? Boxster is way more fun than the Cayman. Get the Boxster.
And then there's so much facets to the entertainment, the enjoyment of the car, and I don't think it's not that there is the advantage of a hardtop without hardtop is not night and day right? Even at the limit is not night and day. There is the limit, but it's not like whoa, the car is a lot more softer. No Porsches are great. Yes.
No, but sound like NVH I guess NVH is the issue NVH is the issue. I mean, that
was music.
Correct.
Okay, Jacob, you were no, it's okay one bro. Little bit
okay one bro. My car also I park outside, no issue
When you move down, you don't care it's hot or not. You just sacrifice that, no problem. Okay. Thanks guys for watching. Today we're gonna go to Dude Where's My Car. If you enjoyed the show, please like, comment, share. Okay, so let's time to play Dude Where's My Car. For those of you who haven't played Dude Where's My Car, you get to pick two cars that is chosen by Chiang. So Chiang will pick two cars.
Oh, nice pattern.
Me, Thana, and Con has to pick one of the two. Okay, usually he try to make us laugh or make us squeal, so you can pick as well. All right. So to join us, because all your counts will show up here. So we're gonna give you like few minutes to faster get in. I'm gonna get in as well. Okay. So you can vote for which car that you're going to pick. Okay. So you can vote for which car that you're going to pick. It's a great way to learn about the car and just have some fun, right? Okay, we need to see your polls, right? Okay. You guys got it? If you got it, just let us know you got it on the chat so we know we can move on. All right.
Let me share the link in the comments.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Do it. Cool. All right. Let's go. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Tiban. All right. Let's go. 4 rounds to get 恭喜发财 feel. All right. Thanks, Luke. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, let's go. Round 1. What do we have? Oh, Integra. Oh my gosh. Oh no, manual. Oh, the one that came to Malaysia. Okay. All right. Honda Integra versus
What?
what's this? Chiang, what's this?
Really?
What's this?
Could you show the?
So potong. Ayo.
Can you show the M Grand interior again? Because I mean, I think this category for me is purely the interior. Okay, interior on the M Grand. Gili.
Three cylinder.
Yeah, I think it's the X50's engine.
This is Civic lah. Correct. This is like Civic interior.
Yeah.
This is the Integra, bro. It's the Integra, bro.
Civic.
It's not a Civic.
No, Civic interior.
Bro, it's the Integra, bro. You don't insult
The Civic interior.
bro. It's the
The
Integra.
interior is Civic. Civic interior.
Bro, I'm not like you, bro. I bought the Integra. You bought a Civic. Okay.
Civic
Kita tak
interior.
sama, bro.
No, my fuck. I love the Civic interior, by the way. So, okay, go on. Okay.
You know, it's so insulting, right? You go to the guy Integra. Hey, bro, you Civic.
Civic.
Bro, I bought Integra.
Okay, come. How's the M Grand interior?
It's a bit Americanish, but I don't know. It just feels weird.
It's not
power. All the high P, so it's a hybrid.
Oh, it's not the X50's engine. All right.
Okay, I picked the M Grand. I'm gonna vote for the M Grand because if I buy the Integra, people will call it a Civic. Okay, and the Geely got more power. It looks weird, but hey, you know what? Whatever. It has 300 horsepower. I can drive fast in the highway.
I'll buy the Integra because it's not a hybrid.
I also buy the Integra because it's a manual Honda.
Manual Honda, not hybrid.
After people come to you say, hey, how you mod your Civic to look like Integra? Tell me how you mod.
Come, I'll show you. This is
Hey, you know what I heard? No, back in the days, I met KY, the MD for Cardis. So he bought an Evo 3, you know. So when he drove around, right, the people asked him, hey, they look at because the boot is shorter, right? And they say, how you mod the boot? How you mod the boot from a is it a Vira, right? How do you mod the
Yeah.
It's like so pissed. It's like, oh, I spent 3 times more money. People think that I bought a Vira Turbo. I mean.
Yeah, Integra.
Okay.
Integra is removed.
Yeah, man. You can say lah, I'm driving a Civic, but I'll take the Integra because it's manual.
Manual.
I just given
it's a Honda manual.
But you're not going to, and I don't know, bro.
Why?
But Honda manuals are nice to drive. Honda manuals are nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the vote like? 43 votes.
Wow.
Integra is winning. Okay. So looks like this round, Con and Thana picks the Integra. I picked the Geely. Right. 中国车. Okay. So but on the vote side, it seems that Integra won. All right. Let's move on to the next round. Round 2. What do we have, Jiang?
Ooh.
Alfa Romeo 4C Spider.
Wow, 4C Spider. Now we're talking, man.
Alfa Romeo 4C Spider. What is the next car?
Apa ni?
Oh, Jesus.
Just for the look.
I as a Spider owner, I feel a little bit insulted when I saw this car. Because the Spider is top end, and it's not top end, it's like the purist car, the manual roof, lightweight, manual, big engine, small car, that purist feeling. And then it's this I mean, it's a nice looking car, but man,
because it's the 2.0, right? I'll go for the Alpha.
but it has the looks of a Spider. It has the looks of a 1 million ringgit car.
But Paul, if you think about this, the interior is still gorgeous.
Oh, yes, of course.
And look, it has the rims. It has the Spider rims, bro.
Yeah. So
Thomas, all that, go for this.
I think
you put 2.0 China edition, straight away.
It's a good engine, all right, and the chassis is great. 718 is a great chassis. I think the 718 chassis is more livable and a more competent chassis than the 4C.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But objective comparison, the 718 Spider wins in so many things. It's the interior, steering. Okay, steering. By the way, 4C steering, for many owners say it sucks, right? Suspension, power. It has the full package lah. The only thing is that,
I put this way: you can buy a cheaper Spider. You can't afford a Spider, you really want to. You can afford a cheaper Spider. So, you know what? Wow. Anybody picks the.
If Thomas used to own if they say if I'm Thomas, I have a 981 Spider, right? Of course, you will pick the 4C law, So I will pick the 4C because I've owned the. But if I don't have any of these two cars, I'll pick the 780 2.0.
Yeah. For me, because I don't own any of these cars, and it's a car I want to live with daily and live with and all that stuff, 7.8 for me. No matter how good the carbon top, the rarity of the car and all that, it's just so beautiful. 7.8 Spider.
The Alfa Romeo 4C, I heard for some people they say the chassis is like at the limit it crumbles, but they say the steering, right? It has its mind of its own one. It will just it will just follow the road. Somehow it's just like a hantu one.
Is it because it's short?
I'm not sure. They have this way to tune the steering to make it better, but they can't seem to fix the problems. Worldwide. Yeah. But carbon top lah, bro.
Yeah. Without a doubt. But then again, it's a Spider, Porsche Spider, the interior, the rims, the look of it, drive down slow. It's still a good engine. I don't know. I still find
in the hands of a good driver, going up Genting, right, can even be as fast as a 981 Spider.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Don't
underestimate 2.0. The 2.0 isn't all that bad, lah. People say all that turbo lah.
Okay. Luke Tan say Porsche too common, but the Spider is not common.
Different, exactly.
I think the Spider is one of the prettiest cars Porsche makes, and not being biased, I think about it like it's one of the prettiest car that Porsche makes. Yeah. Okay, I voted for 4C. Con.
I vote 4C. Also.
Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo Because I
I'll
will
go
always,
for
if I go for the 718, I know that out there's a spider with a proper engine that I don't have.
Con, in olden days, uncle, how the Cantonese uncle call Alfa Romeo? Alfa Romeo. Is that how they say it?
Alfa Romeo, I think so.
Huh?
I don't know. I think they just call it Alfa.
No, we all say Marsili,
Masli.
Lois, Ferrari, you know. So what's Alfa
I would
Romeo?
have thought. I would have thought they can't pronounce the R, so it's Romeo.
Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo. Romeo.
Romeo.
Alfa Romeo, right? Okay. All right, so Thana picks the 718 Spider. Let's see what the vote looks like. Let's see your vote, guys.
It's definitely for
And
dealer.
the Alfa Romeo won.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I suspect the color has to do with the 718 Spider not very. I think it's a good looking color. I like the color actually. Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice color. It's a nice color.
Okay, let's move on. Round 3. Hey, don't bust our balls like this, like Jiang. Wait, what's this?
Hey, today you are on the China obsession away.
I'm holding my breath.
Okay, I guess I can live with this.
Yeah. 997. Okay.
What is this?
Whoa! Look at the dragon. Bro, look at the dragon. Wait, got China special edition. What is this? This is so cool. I didn't know it existed. Jiang, go back. See the dragon on the hood. Go back. See the dragon on the hood.
Wow.
Whoa. I am 100% 458, man. This is like uncle gangster way. Gangster like all.
Yeah, man.
I can imagine the guy coming down the car, got tattoo all over, come down.
Yeah,
like,
bro. No, I wear big earring, like gold color wash. I put my sling bag in front, Gucci sling bag, you know. Come on.
So just imagine Thomas, long hair, earring, Gucci handbag.
Wear the round Ray-Ban sunglasses, the old school one, gold color one, you know.
Yeah, Ferrari, man. Ferrari
lah, yo.
Ferrari lah. The dragon seals the deal lah.
Yeah, man.
That dragon seals the deal, man.
You know,
it's interesting. I never seen anybody. Yeah.
Huh?
I never seen anybody put like a motif in the center stripe on the Ferrari.
But then they do the special edition.
And tomorrow the inquiries will start pouring in at Motorsport Playground.
You know, it's so incredible that the Ferrari built China special edition Ferraris. It goes to show there's such a demand over there, right? Wow.
Yeah.
You can never get this anywhere in the world except for China, right? Hey, this is the dragon is the sign of the emperor, right? And then the phoenix is the sign of the empress. So it's like this is like border way. Look at the Jiang, go back. Look at the front. It's like there's a face of the dragon. Go back, go to the hood. Can you see the face of the dragon? Is like damn fierce one. Look at that. Wow.
You look at the vents in front, they painted the vents gold. So it's almost like a whisker of the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, bro. It's like a whisker of the dragon.
That's it lah. Tomorrow, Motorsport Playground will be flooded with requests way.
我要一个 Ferrari 458中国 Special Edition。
But you see, Thomas, if you
want to make it China edition, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Thomas, you put a 2.0 badge behind your Spider, also a China edition.
Okay lah, team. No lah, bro, cannot lah. My Spider cannot. Because that one is 718 ma, this 91 ma, different.
Okay, put a 718 China edition.
Okay, so by a landslide, it goes to the China edition. All right, Thana, you also China edition, right? I mean, for fire, right?
Hey, HP, I said, Chiang, tomorrow can you please share on Horizon Facebook page the 458 Italia China edition? I think it's worth a mention on our page.
Yeah, man.
100%.
That's damn
And then
cool,
suddenly
eh.
Ramos, we're getting, hey, can you wrap my car to look like this? Yeah. Okay. So Con, Thana, I think all of us pick for fire. Okay.
We go with the dragon, bro.
Okay, right?
Wow. China,
Wow.
man. China is special.
What is this?
Bugatti. What the heck is this? Oh my god.
China edition Bugatti Veyron.
Way
long.
Money, man, money.
Way long. Get it?
Oh.
You know? Way long.
What is that?
What
does that mean?
The dragon, right?
It's the sort of like Chinese-ization of the word Weyron. You know?
Oh, okay.
Long is dragon, right? Long is dragon. Yeah. So Wei Long.
So Jiang, what's next?
Hey, look at the rims, bro. Look at the rims. Red color, like that. Red. Nice.
Oh yeah, the red highlights, way.
Nice. Okay, what's next? Koenigsegg.
Koenigsegg also got China edition.
No China edition. My brain, my heart tells me Koenigsegg. My brain tells me Koenigsegg, but my ancestry, my blood is telling me Wei Long. Oh my god!
Can I see a bit more of the Koenigsegg, please? Interior shots.
Oh yo!
Wow, wait, stop. A bit jinjang color.
But it's a Koenigsegg, bro. It's a Koenigsegg.
I understand. The color. 50 Shades of Blue.
Oh, China Customs official sees the one of Koenigsegg Agera RBLT. Wow. Okay. Like I said, my heart and my brain says Agera, but something about a Wei Long is so cool. It's so cool. You say, what kind you drive? Wei Long. Wow.
So the Koenigsegg isn't a China car, like it's not a China special edition, like it was caught in
It
China.
just have a history or news, you know.
Yeah.
Ronald Adrian, what is BLT? Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Let's Google it. What's it? Okay.
Maybe like lightweight turbo something. B what?
What does it mean?
Yeah, I think the color, the presence, the customization, the Wei Long, I think it's a much better finish, the way it's delivered.
Okay. So barely lightweight turbo. Wow. Okay.
Oh, it's China bound. My God, they made it when the China got seized.
Oh, they made it. You know, a man can dream. Okay, so I vote. Can we vote, Jiang?
I vote Koenigsegg.
I will.
Bugatti.
Wei-Long.
Bugatti. Wow! 50-50.
50-50, oh.
Come on,
Amazing.
guys, let's do vote. Wei-Long. Yes! Wei-Long.
33 votes.
Yes. Come on.
By one vote. By two votes, sorry.
Oh! Okay, let's wait another 1 minute. Come on, guys. Let's see. Wei Long. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I think time's up. The Wei Long is victorious. In spirit of Chinese New Year, wish you live long also.
Long life, way long.
Because there's kids around, I won't say anything else long.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
equal.
50. All right.
okay. Bagi lu terbang.
Bagi lu terbang. This is like watching elections again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey guys.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Kong Hei Fa Choi, everybody.
Guys,
Guys,
go and watch the Evo Enduro official video on Horizon Facebook or Bobby Ang's YouTube channel. It's so good.
Yeah.
I give you a warning, guys. If you do not want to if you watch the video, you will come for Evo Enduro 2023. You will want to come. Okay.
Yes.
So if you don't want to come, don't watch. Okay. Watch at your risk. All right. Anyways, Thana, anything else you want to say? Goodbye, guys. Thana.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Take care, guys.
Take care. Next week.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
Thank you, Chiang. Bye.